The 1970 Washington quarter dollar is far more than a simple piece of currency. To understand why it's so special, we must travel back to the year 1970, a period when the United States Mint was producing vast quantities of quarters for circulation, and the nation still used silver coins sparingly. Although the silver content had been removed from quarters after 1964, the craftsmanship and production standards were high, yet the mass production inevitably led to subtle variations and errors. These anomalies are the very features. One of the first things that collectors notice is that the 1970 D quarters obverse features a sharp portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, while the reverse depicts the familiar bald eagle with outstretched wings. To most eyes, it's a standard coin, unremarkable in design. But in reality, these coins hold hidden mysteries, subtle die varieties, doubling, and minting errors that can drastically increase their worth. A coin with the right combination of these rare traits can fetch prices from hundreds of thousands of dollars to over $1 million in exceptional cases. Among the most sought-after varieties is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin slightly shifts or duplicates an impression, causing parts of the design to appear doubled. On the 1970 Washington quarter, doubling can often be found in the date, the motto, or the lettering around the edge of the coin. In strong examples, the doubling is pronounced, almost three-dimensional, catching the eye immediately. A double die in the right condition can be the difference between a coin worth its face value and one worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Die cracks are another fascinating aspect of these coins. During the high-pressure process of striking millions of quarters, dies can develop small fractures. When these cracked dies imprint onto a coin, raised lines appear across the surface, creating a unique pattern. Die cracks can run through Washington's portrait, the eagle's wings, or even the lettering, transforming a seemingly ordinary coin into a rare collector's item. Coins with prominent die cracks are incredibly sought after, and strong examples have been known to sell for $185,000 to $235,000, depending on the number and severity of the cracks. Off-center strikes are another form of rarity that can turn a common quarter into a treasure. If a coin blank is misaligned during striking, the design may be partially shifted, cut off, or uneven. Each off-center strike is unique, making these coins rare and highly collectible. Even a slightly off-center 1970 D quarter can command significant attention, and well-preserved examples have been auctioned for sums approaching the high hundreds of thousands. Clipped planchets add another layer of intrigue. These occur when the coin blank is improperly cut from the metal strip, leaving part of the coin's edge missing. The clipped edge is often smooth and curved, and when combined with other features like die cracks or doubling, the coin's value can skyrocket. Another mysterious category is the rare wrong planchet error. Imagine a 1970 D Washington quarter struck on a blank intended for a different coin, perhaps a penny or nickel. The result is a coin that is physically distinct from standard quarters, with differences in metal composition, thickness, or diameter. These wrong planchet errors are extremely rare and can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, especially when authenticated and verified by professional grading services. The history of the 1970 D Washington quarter is intertwined with the broader story of U.S. coinage. By 1970, the country was adjusting to the absence of silver in quarters and dimes, a change that had begun in 1965. Despite this shift, collectors continued to value coins with distinctive characteristics, and the 1970 D quarter became a focal point for those studying minting errors and die varieties. The combination of high mintage numbers and the presence of subtle anomalies has made this coin one of the most mysterious quarters from the modern era. Auction sales have confirmed the coin's value and mystique. While ordinary circulated 1970 D quarters are worth little more than their face value, rare error coins have fetched jaw-dropping amounts. High-grade examples with strong double die errors have sold for $200,000 or more. Coins exhibiting die cracks, off-center strikes, and other unique features have exceeded $235,000, and in extremely rare cases, examples with multiple combined errors and pristine preservation have been estimated at over $1.3 million. These auction records have only fueled the excitement and hunt for hidden treasures. Identifying a rare 1970 D. Washington quarter requires careful observation and patience. Begin by examining the coin under magnification. Look for doubling in the date, motto, or letters. Check the alignment of the design. Any off-center strike can indicate rarity. Inspect the surface for unusual raised lines that suggest die cracks, and pay close attention to the edges for clipped planchets or other irregularities. Each feature is a clue that could point to extraordinary value. Condition remains paramount. While even a worn coin can be valuable if it has a rare error, the highest prices are reserved for coins with sharp details, minimal wear, and a natural, unclean surface. Cleaning can reduce the value significantly, so maintaining that slightly dirty, circulated look is actually a positive factor in authentication and valuation. Collectors often share incredible stories of discovery. Some find these rare quarters in old coin jars, hidden drawers, or forgotten collections. Others stumble upon them in circulation, completely by chance. Each discovery reminds us that these coins are still out there, waiting to be found, waiting to reveal their secrets, and waiting to transform the ordinary into something extraordinary. The era varieties are the lifeblood of the 1970 D. Washington quarters value. Doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and wrong planchets all contribute to rarity and desirability. Coins with multiple errors are particularly prized and can reach staggering values. Understanding these features and recognizing them is key for any collector hoping to uncover a hidden treasure. The market for these coins is vibrant, with collectors and investors constantly searching for rare examples. Each auction, each discovery, and each new identification of a rare variety adds to the excitement. The 1970 D. Washington quarter has become more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of minting history, a testament to the artistry and complexity of coin production, and a thrilling object of desire for collectors worldwide. But beyond the monetary value, the 1970 D. Washington quarter represents history, craftsmanship, and the unexpected treasures that lie hidden in plain sight. It's a reminder that even the most common-looking objects can contain extraordinary potential, and that careful observation, knowledge, and a little luck can transform the ordinary into the priceless. Even now, decades after it was minted, the 1970 D. Washington quarter remains a source of mystery and excitement. These coins are still waiting to be discovered in collections, change, and forgotten drawers. Each coin tells a story, each error reveals a secret, and each discovery adds to the legend of one of the most fascinating quarters in U.S. numismatic history.